Here he comes, folks. TriMet's latest and greatest. Get the tripod.
Special cord.
Look, Lane's got his. Look at how he's got his. See those two lights? He's got it all set up here for night recording. And look at his waterproof case. A hefty bag was very good. You look very stunning in your TriMet outfit, by the way.
Thank you.
Be a short TriMet bus driver. Oh yeah, I responded to that. No, we can't repeat.
I responded to that on my site, so you see.
Okay, but you still have my picture on there. You still have my picture on there, which is violating the policy.
Well, I read it when you get a chance. You can read my response. Are you having fun? Listen.
No, look.
Let's push this aside. Are you enjoying your retirement?
I am.
You look thinner.
I wish we could be friends, but I don't know.
Well, I tried. You know, we tried that one day on Facebook and it didn't work. So it would be nice if we could. You know,
we used to be friends.
I always liked you. I always did. Whenever I see you, and you know, but
I mean, somebody of your intelligence to be using it against somebody as insignificant as me.
You're not insignificant.
I'm insignificant. I make no. Nothing happens as a result of anything that I do on my blog.
You have to follow through, like the civil rights.
Well, TriMet. I left there because I wanted to leave it.
But you were getting agitated, more and more
they were
agitated. So that's kind of like you were giving permission.
That's true, but I did want to leave.
I know. Who doesn't? But maybe sometime. I mean, we're similar to each other, we're a person, and maybe sometime we can sit down.
I'd like to do that. I'd like to sit down and just have a little debate, me and you. Try to smooth this out. This has gone on so long with me. I got to tell you, I'm very entertained by your blogs. I read them. You're very. I do enjoy them. I got to tell you, I do.
Nice word, entertaining.
Well, they're very entertaining. You're a very good writer.
I think we both have a lot in common in terms of what changes we would like to see.
Yeah.
So,
you're kidding me. You're kidding me.
Now, Lane here now, he's a unique personality. See, he's just driving in the middle of the... But I don't really tell him what to do, Alan. I just want you to do that. He does what he wants.
Well, sometimes...
That irritates the hell out of me right there.
Yeah. Okay, well, nice to see you, and I'm glad we're cordial. I wish you'd not be angry with me.
I hope your retirement goes well and that you...
Being nice.
I mean, for me, I want to be able to get to a place where I can go home and the job is never there. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I'm a transit geek. Transit geeks like me actually like...
You enjoy the transit.
I enjoy the transit. We evaluate it. We like to see it. That's what we do. I mean,
see, I'm now, you know...
We enjoy this. You know,
the whole issue
who knows?
On 30th, that nighttime shot, he came up to me, okay? I was standing at the 21 spot at Gresham. He came up to me and told me all about it, okay? I did not engage him at all. Not one bit, okay? I talked to Dan Martin, the PAL guy. I talked to him. I wrote his 7238 last week. Either last week or the week before. And I'm actually now in contact with him about trying to get a one-on-one interview with either Leonard James or the other driver. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. The one who got punched on the 4 up on Chautauqua last week. The one who got punched in the eye.
Who's that? I don't know.
That was Chris Alexander.
Chris Alexander, that's what it was. And I'm working on now trying to get a one-on-one interview to show, to show, because
he's enjoying this.
My whole thing is now telling the untold story of transit, like the transit mall. I just did a whole video.
Did you see that movie you just did on transit mall?
I posted that last night.
Go watch that. You'll enjoy it.
You will see that TriMet the management is failing horribly out there. The other day, I was actually right there by that statue down there. And I actually saw a car right about at Friday go into the bus lane, almost hit one of the new 3000 buses.
There monitoring. It's real frustrating.
It is. And that's why
When you do, Al, you remember the old days when, because you've been here, what, 15 years, 16 years?
17. No, 16, right?
Remember when this was the old mall?
Yeah.
If you were, I don't remember, because you were mini worker, but I don't remember sometimes that you could work at night.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever worked at night.
Of course I did, but yeah. I was a nurse.
So it was like, if you weren't here exactly on time for the meet, that you immediately got a call from the supervisor.
Yeah.
You know, where are you? So
Yeah.
why aren't you here? And that type of management doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah. They leave you alone?
You'd be hard pressed to find someone down here doing it.
I don't know. From what it sounds like on the scanner, that everybody seems to be fairly happy here. I don't know. Are you?
What's that?
Everybody that's working here seems to be fairly happy.
Well, I mean, as far as I could do this.
You're a very good bus driver. I heard.
I absolutely get a kick out of the buses every single time I get in the bus. It's like that new
Wait,
bus.
is that your bus? Oh, that's a 9.
That's a 9.
Oh, that's not.
Yeah, I'm an
Okay.
age. They're going to be up there.
Yeah, I don't want to disturb.
You get your bus like 250.
No, I hear calls from you on the scanner, and you really do well for your passengers.
But I love the bus. I get a kick out of the passengers. I have fun. It's been one of my. I think a lot of people go through this. Biggest thing that I've wanted to strive personally as well as professionally is accepting all people, regardless of who they are or where they, because you don't know where people are acting out. You don't know where they've been, what just happened to them.
Yeah.
Just try and let it all be okay. Except if it's abusive, then I.
Yeah, no, I never heard one bad thing about you as a driver.
But yeah, if you do get a chance,
I get the CSIs all the time.
Ellen, if you do
Ellen,
get a
you're
chance,
making me like you again. Don't do that.
if you do get a chance,
Ellen, you're making me like you.
My picture,
I'm taking it,
because
but
I look like shit.
you look like a bus driver.
you look like a bus driver.
Now it's kind of like how I used
See, I
to be
look
with
like
her.
one, too.
She's ruining it for me because now I'm going.
You're looking for a job.
Well,
Can you drive? I mean, or I don't know why you take the.
I'm like I said,
Transit.
what I'm doing is I'm showing the untold story of transit department. That's full bus.
Very
private.
eccentric.
Have you thought of putting a
He's very eccentric, Ellen.
put a application in there hiring?
Yeah, I know. I don't think they will because
No, they're not going to let you in there.
well, they're not going to
He's too
hire
aligned
me
with
because Mary
me. They're
Beth
not
already
gonna-
doesn't call me back because I
Oh,
caught
she has
her.
nothing to do. We have one of the best hiring practices. They are not ageist. We are a microcosm of the community. And why don't you try it? If you have customer service.
I have 3 years at Fred Meyer and Sandy plus about 2 years on the call center.
He used to do cold calls.
Yeah, I can hold my tongue pretty
And
darn
one of
well.
the things one of the job requires, you have to be very careful about being judgmental. And
About what, I'm sorry?
being judgmental
Oh, yeah.
and letting people just be who they are. Some of the drivers, we're human, we make mistakes, whatever. But I remember they used to tell us there's 1%. The 1% is everywhere. The good, the bad, 1%. And I think it's risen because of inflation. But at least 97% of us are great. We do our job and we care about people.
Well, it's more like 90%.
So
The thing about bus drivers, from my 50,
even 90%, because I just hate to see
well, I don't know.
operators get.
There's a lot
Because
of-
we all have our moments. You never know how long someone's been on the bus. You don't know how much they've had to take that day. It's
Yeah.
repetition.
You're a little bit kinder to the general operator population. You do very good research, by the way, on your blog post. I love the way you do your research. You really have investigated the issue.
Because I don't want it.
I like it when you're blogging because it just makes the blog stream so much more fun.
What?
I like it when you're blogging because it makes the blog stream more fun.
You said something this morning. I did look at you. This morning about at least I'm not a lonely guy in a room. I'm still cracking up about that.
You're ruining it for me because I'm starting to like you again.
If you do get a
We
chance,
can agree to disagree.
Okay, yeah.
At some point we can talk about stuff out, but it's the name calling in that under. Don't give the
Okay,
name
all right.
calling.
I shall cease and desist
Thank you.
after today.
Yeah.
Because actually,
People bobblehead, I don't mind. I like bobblehead.
You don't mind the bobblehead?
I like bobblehead.
I like that, don't you?
I think the other stuff, that people hear stuff over and over and over again, and then they tend to get a mindset, and that's where the damage comes in.
Yeah. Well, I think
So-
you're what you just said is heard, and I think it's now I've been disarmed.
See, if you do get a chance later on,
You surprised me.
Get off, I would like you to watch that video. It's only about 4 minutes long, but there's a lot of good stuff in there that is poking holes at management.
Here we are.
Well, nice to see you, Roland. I'm glad we could talk. I'm glad we could talk. I didn't know we would do that.
You so early.
There.
That's your leader.
All right,
All right, you take care.
friends. So let's not be too mean to each other.
No, but I just.
That's not your-
I'm like a political activist. Only it's not a political activist. I'm an ALM activist. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll cut it there.
Leave the operators alone.
Well,
You know what you're doing.
I'm not picking on anybody. We're just showing what's going on. It's not an intent to pick on operators.
Well,
You know, I'm listening to the scanner and I'm posting what's going on. It's just what's going on. That's how I look at it. And if there is an operator that's doing wrong, that has to be said. I'm not gonna defend every operator just
I
because
think
they're an
what we
operator.
have to do, you and I, is we both have to watch who we give our power to. And you don't want it. I'm just like every other member, and you need to just. I'm the one with the mouth, and I speak out. That's the only difference. But I'm just like every other member, and we both have to watch out who we give power to, because that's when you end up getting angry and hurt, and resentful, and you know. And then you do the Nancy Kerrigan thing. Why me?
Well,
And I'm not trying to attack that.
we're not trying to
Okay,
attract.
I
We're just
branched
doing our
off
blog.
from his blog on October 2nd when I started my own blog. In my work in transit lab, I'm sure you've seen that. And since then, I have not attacked.
Oh yeah, I wanted to.
I have not attacked one driver since then. The last time I even spoke to a driver on film like that was that Sunday with Mark. That was it. The rest of the time now, I've just been doing my stories and posting rants. So like the 3000 dying, the 3000 dying from the radio with over an 80-second standing transmission went out on it.
3,000 bus.
Yeah, the 3,000 bus. Anyway, I got that, and that got about almost 230 hits on my blog, just because, you know, that's showing, again, management failing. Not the driver, but the management failing. Because we all know management pretty much isn't doing anything right now. I meant management.
I have a theory about
What
the
is-
views. I don't know who's. I'm not really interested in the views because I don't know who it is.
It's not really.
repetitive views.
It's not TriMet people.
If
right?
it's you're absolutely being absolutely all are absolutely being monitored by TriMet.
Oh, of
There's
course they
no-
are. I know that.
unquestionable.
I know that, but I've never.
There's a lot of people that like to watch fighting, and they like to watch. They like blood, and they want to see if there's the dispute and stuff.
Yeah,
So
that's not what I'm out to do. What I'm out to do
I
is show.
understand that, but that might be a part of who you're getting.
Yeah, it's hard to know who's really doing it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, who the hell is viewing from Indonesia and places like that on my?
Yeah,
Who the hell-
I just had
why are
one-
they looking at my blog? Right.
I just had a hit
Who are they?
jerk from Hungary, I think.
Yeah, what are they looking at? That's I've always wondered. What the hell are you looking at this blog for?
Yeah.
I mean, what do you see? What's so interesting? But I mean, there's a consistent Germany, England, France.
Yep.
So, all right, Alan. Well, we'll turn this off, and so should we have any final remarks?
Any final?
What are your plans today?
I'm going to take a walk right now.
I'm probably going to join him because I've posted my video for the day. This is my day to kind of get new ideas.
Yeah, this is our hobby.
For my next report. I do weekly report. So I'm going to try to get some ideas. If I can get that interview with either Leonard or the other guy again, I'm really bad with names, but that's going to be the focus of my story, is the safety of drivers on the bus. Again, my whole
He's
goal...
running his own news channel. That's
Basically, yeah, it's a whole news channel, basically. Where I get the video, put it together, you know, just dub my own audio, everything. But what I...
You know, I don't. Sorry to interrupt.
That's okay.
It just occurred to me you mentioned Leonard. I think that some of that stuff disturbs me because he asked for anonymity and he immediately shared his name with Rose, and Rose isn't willing to share any of our stuff. And that I have a problem. It's a double
Well, nobody
standard.
communicated that to me. I didn't know that. How am I supposed to know that?
Didn't you?
I don't
try and
trust
give him-
TriMet.
Did you try and give Rose some of those public record stuff?
From what?
Information
From what?
from the salaries and stuff.
Oh,
And he would.
did I give it to him? I didn't give Rose any of that. I asked him
Yeah,
to get
you displayed it on your site, which is the media checks your site for stuff.
Yeah.
So he could have taken it from there. He's taken a lot of stuff from there, and he always gives you credit.
When I heard the call,
It just
I knew
seems
who.
like there's a double standard there. He's taking and he's not.
Yeah, well, I think you got a point there.
Yeah. See,
I know that. I know the Oregonian is against the unions.
I know
He
that Channel
reports to the
2
Oregonian.
and Channel 8 gave him credit for the audio. I know that. Channel 6 and Channel 12 did not. So,
Well, the audio it's not my creative, it was a scanner.
yeah, I know, but that went here.
But that was, I heard the call, I knew who it was, and so I said, yes. How would I know it's confidential? It's not confidential.
I had just gotten home. I saw the 911 call on the Clackamas County Joint CAD system, which displays all the calls for Clackamas and Washington counties. So I saw that it said mass casualty. I get a friend tell me, you know what's going on in 33, and then start hearing it on the scanner, and then I actually called dispatch to give them the information of the patient because the supervisor there wasn't getting any information. So I called dispatch to give them all that info because I've got connections where when it's mass casualty, they activate that particular channel, and so that's statewide. So my friend was listening to that and telling me all the information. So, I mean, if I can help out crime that kind of information, I will. I don't mind doing that. Or if I see an accident or something they don't know that's going to affect the bus line, I'm going to let them know so they can, get a timely alert out, or so buses don't get backed up. I don't mind.
We have the only real-time public information. TriMet doesn't do it.
Yeah. I mean,
TriMet doesn't announce stuff that's happening.
You want to be really careful with your credibility.
Well, I've never really thought much about it.
That's why I say you don't know who's viewing your site.
I don't
People
know.
that can genuinely make change are because the other reporters feel that there's a integrity among. You know what I'm saying? There's the integrity among people that they share information with, and that then that's one thing. But you have to be very careful about